Hello, fellow Flosstubers. It's Patty here with episode 122. Today is September the 7th, 2020. On today's show, I have whips, I have haul, and knitting. So sit back and relax, grab your beverage of choice, water for me, your craft of choice, and let's chat. So, how was everybody's week? Mine was good. Let's see what happened this week. Thursday, I went out and hung out with my mom. Friday, I had the little man and the littlest man, and it was really good. We had a really good time. Littlest man was only upset for a little while. It wasn't too bad, and that was in the afternoon because he was tired and grumpy, and he wanted his mama and he wanted his milk. So we got him all settled, and he slept for 2 hours. My son came and picked him up, and that was good. Little man and I had a really good time when brother was asleep. We played and just kind of was quietly having a good time. Let's see, Saturday, I watched them again because we were out at my mom's doing some more work, and he was really good then. In fact, he slept in my arms. The littlest man slept in my arms for an hour, and then I wanted to get up to go to the bathroom, and I woke him up. So I was like, dang it. I was hoping to be able to put him back on the bed so he could sleep some more, but nope, he woke up. But he wasn't grumpy when he woke up. He was fine, and we had a really good time. And Sunday they started with high winds. Warning. Still haven't seen any high wind warning. There's still one in effect for today. Still haven't seen it. It was beautiful yesterday. The sun was shining. It was warm and wonderful outside. And then last night it started to rain again. Today is overcast and mostly sunny, but it is a little bit overcast. And yeah, that brings me to today. Today is Labor Day here in the States. So I hope you got the day off if that works for you. I know that the unions used to hold a small parade. It wasn't very much of a parade, but I don't think they're holding it today. I haven't heard, but they walked down what's called Airport Road, which is our main drag from the airport to downtown, and I live like one street off of the Airport Way, so I'll be able to hear if they do it, but I haven't heard. They don't usually start it till noon, and it's like 10, so I don't know. So shall I get on with the stitching? I think so. Oh, one more blathering thing. We did not do our 3-day weekend. We did not have it. It's the motorhome is still at the shop being repaired. They are on their 3rd part to try to fix it, and they're hoping that this next part, which will be the 4th part, will fit. Yeah, that is one bad thing about buying a older model motorhome. Parts are hard to come by. So hopefully it'll all be well. But the mechanic says it looks like it's in really good condition. All the things that are still, functioning are in really good working order. So hopefully we'll get some use out of it, and hopefully we'll at least go one more time this year. One more time. But who knows. Anyway, now my blathering is done. So let's start with the stitching. Alrighty, so Mirror Monday for August, the last Monday, was Touching the Autumn Sky, and this is 32 count Stellar by Picture This Plus. And this is where I am ending off for the year. So how awesome is that? Look at her. I mean, she's, oh, if you're looking at the back. Crud. Okay, here she is in all her glory. And I got a lot accomplished on her this year. A lot. And I'm very happy with how much I got done. So in the No New Starts 2021, you need to take pictures of all of your things before December 13th. So I'm going to start taking pictures of the mirrors that I am not going to work on anymore this year. So this is be getting a picture taken of this. But here she is. And I'm really happy with how much I got accomplished on her for this year. I really hope that next year is the big Amira push and a whole bunch of these get done. That would be really nice. Really nice. Okay. And then the September 1st came out with the Autumn Lane stitch along. It's a year-long stitch along, and it's called the Dark Queen of the Seas. And this is just a black and white copy. So what they did is they sent out a mock-up of, and it's in black and gray, and then these fish were colored so that they show you this is roughly what she's going to look like, and you'll get pieces every month to fill her in. So this month was the 3 fish, and I got a piece of 32 count MCG textiles in white, and I dyed it myself, and I dyed it and I dyed it and I dyed it, trying to get a color I liked. I still couldn't get a color I liked, but I like this one better than any of the other ones that I got done. So this is 32 count, dyed by me, and 2 of the 3 fishies are done. But it took me a while to like the fish on this, but I do like the fish on this. So I'm really happy with how this is turning out. So there we go, 2 fish, and it's blowing out. There we go, it's more of that. Yeah, it's more of that color. But, oh, it's so pretty, so pretty. So I will work on getting the 3rd fish done sometime this month. But, oh, that's so exciting. So this is one of those projects that December 12th I'll have to take its picture and put it in that album for No New Starts 2021. And I need a drink. All right. And then, let's see, what did I pull out next? Next, I did the Whip Go Start, which is Madonna of the Garden. And I am stitching Madonna of the Garden on 32 count Storm Lugana by Picture This Plus. And I actually got quite a bit done. Let me take it out. Q-snap, I should have done that. Because I wanted to get at least the top mapped out so I knew how wide it was going to be. And I was able to do that. So here's where I'm at. So I even backstitched the top of the arch. So there is where Madonna of the Garden is. So exciting. And I will do that later. I'll just kind of put this here. I'll show you it again. So I did one of the sides. This side. So I did this part all the way over to there. So that's where she's at. My Whip Go project for September. And then I pulled out the Littlest Man's stocking. So this is the Jolly Trio stocking by Dimensions. And I'm stitching this on 14 count Ada. And I got the outline of the snowman's body. That's what I did this last week. So now just fill in the white and the beads, or not the beads, but the buttons. So yeah, he looks kind of weird. To me, he looks like a very skinny snowman with a big head. So it's going to be interesting how he turns out. But right now he's looking kind of funny. But yeah. Alrighty, and then I pulled out the linens and oh, why do I just get these confused? Linens and Threads Mystery Sal. for the month of September. September is all this area over here. And I didn't get a lot done on this. I wasn't really feeling it. It's not that I'm burnt out on it or anything. It's just I wasn't feeling this for some reason. So I just started setting in the first motif. So, yeah. But it'll get done. It will get done. And that's 18 count oatmeal Ada. And then I pulled out Tree of Hope by Mirabilia, and it is being stitched on 32 count natural by Swigart, I believe. And if you recall, I pulled the two ladies out. So I have it off the Q-snap so you can see. I got quite a bit done. So this flower is all done except for the beading. This flower is all done. I put the bee in and I'm started working on this flower down at the bottom. So there's a butterfly that goes here and then some little bugs go on top. And then I'll start beading it, but that's what it's going to look like. I think it's going to look really good. I like how that looks. There is another little flower that's just kind of there, but I'm not sure if I want to add it. I think that this is going to be enough. I really like it. I think it's something completely different than a normal Mirabilia, especially pulling those ladies out. I think worked out really well in the design. I do wish that this piece had been bigger, so I could have put flowers on both sides, but I think it'll be all right. Yep. Once the beads and everything else get on, then I'll look at it again, and if I think it needs something else, I'll add it, but I don't think it does right now. I don't think it does. I think I just want to get stuff done. That could be part of it. And then I've been getting the Halloween itch, so I started picking up some Halloween projects. So this is Praiseworthy Stitches, Mummy's Moonlight Cafe. And I'm stitching this on 28 count Haunted by Picture This Plus with all of my own color conversion. So I worked on this side of the building and was filling in some of the trim in the windows. So there's not a lot progress on it, but there is some. Every little stitch counts. So that's where that's at. I really am happy with how that's turning out too. I say that with all of them because they're all great, I think. Okay. I have two more projects to show you. Because Sunday I picked up Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow by Carriage House Samplings. And I did just a little bit on it because my eyes do not like this anymore. This 40 count. This is 40 count Legacy by Picture This Plus. And I was having a little bit of issues, so I do need to go see the eye doctor. I just haven't done it yet. But this is showing me I really do. So I just finished up the tree, put these two birds in. And that's where I'm at. I'm working on the second tree of this motif. I'm working on that motif there, so I'm working on that tree. Or that square, I should say. But I really need to work on this and get this done because the shores of Hawk Run Hollow, I have 40 count, but I may go up to a 36 count. But not a 32 because they're huge, so I think 36 will be all right. So that was all the stitching I did last week. So I got quite a bit accomplished. I'm really happy with what I did. So haul, I got two things of haul, and they were both from Garon Stitchery's company. The first one was the Grime Guard of the Month Club, so I know that it's past the 5th, so I can show that this time their bag, what idea was the last days of summer. So we've got beach umbrellas. So that's, and I get the 11 by 11, and I do like it, and I would highly recommend that. They're Grime Guards. Oh, I had it upside down, but there you go. So you can see all the cool things there. And then I saw this 2 weeks ago on the Sunshine Stitchers podcast, and it's Mary, Mary, a Little Bit Scary. You buy the beads and the pattern comes to you for free, supposedly. So that's so cute, and I will be pulling my own colors for that because it's Gentle Arts, and I don't have a lot of Gentle Arts, and of course I don't have any of the Gentle Arts it calls for, so I'm not going to buy anything extra because I have my own floss. But there's us, and I am going to stitch this on 30 count linen tin roof by Weeks Dye Works. So you can see GaronStitchery.com, and here is the fabric. And I really hope that this is the new stuff. It looks like it. It doesn't look like the old Weeks, but yeah, I think it'll look really good on that. It's going to be a little bit darker than what the pattern is stitched on, but I think it'll work. And I did it on the 30 count so that the buttons would fit. So one last thing here is my knitting, and I got a lot of knitting accomplished on this blanket this week. I did get to knit a little bit on Friday because when the littlest man took both his naps, I was able to knit a little bit. So here we go. Yeah, this darker color is all new. So let me show you. Over here, I was here. So all of this was new. We also did a Zoom and meetup on Thursday, so that was good to see my knitting buddies again. So this blanket is not going to be very big because I don't have a whole, this is all I have left of the first 2 skeins. So it's not going to be huge. But plans for this week is my Mirror Monday and Whip Go, and I want to finish the fish, and then whatever else catches my eye, I guess. The next several months are not going to be a whole bunch of different things, and guess what? There was one more thing in the bottom of my bag for my little thing I did not realize. So yeah, late last night I stitched on Blackbird Designs Yellow Submarine. So, and this is on 32 count Stellar by Picture This Plus, but I really think this is almost like a 36 count because this thread is 1 thread over 2 strands, and I'm getting really good coverage, but I am working on that submarine. So I put in all the red you see on the submarines is new. This is new, and this section is new. So I did quite a bit last night on the yellow submarine, and I really do want to keep working on this one to get this one out. So my plans for the next couple of months is to push through and get Yellow Submarine finished, get Tree of Hope finished, and get Seeking Refuge finished. Those are the 3 main ones that I want to get finished. And yeah, and then push to get some other things done. And Halloween is going to be all Halloween except for whatever Whip Go pulls for me. So that's very exciting. So looking around, I really have nothing else to talk to you guys about. I can't believe I left that in there. That's too funny. So I hope you guys have a great week. And if you're new, thank you so much for coming in week after week. I totally appreciate it. I'm usually not that scatterbrained where I miss a project. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back week after week. I really appreciate it. And I hope that you guys have a great week. I hope that you're all safe and sound. And I hope that whatever you craft, you're crafting it to your heart's content. I'll see you next week. Bye.